Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about purposes, honestly, like life purpose related stuff, because that's just what my cards are telling me, and because I didn't really know what to talk about in the first place of this video, because I never know what to talk about on my vlog channel. So this channel, like really, I don't know how, like, personal I should or could get. I don't know, like, any of that. I don't know what to talk about most of the time anyways, but I'm really working on that. But until then, my cards, I like to use my cards to help me when I am struggling to think of something to make a video about. I even use them for my main channel video, which is talking a bit about, manifesting your own personal greatness, manifesting greatness overall, and how you can do that for yourself, how you can have an awesome life that actually makes you really happy, like that's what I talked about on my main channel anyways, because that's the kind of vibe of my main channel. That's basically the kind of videos that I make on my main channel. It talks about, life lessons, spirituality, all of that sort of stuff. Self-help, some people can call it, like you could call it that if you wanted to. Motivational videos. So that kind of stuff is on my main channel. So I always link it in the description below. If you guys are interested in checking that out, you can do so. But today I thought that I'd talk about some life purpose related stuff, because that's what's apparently coming up for me. But, as for like purpose related stuff in my life right now, I do know what I want to do, but at the same time, it's so conflicting when it's like there's other people out there or other things out there that are making you see differently within yourself. And that relates a lot to the video that I just talked about with listening to your heart instead of your head, figuring out which is talking to you, right? Because a lot of us think that we're listening to our hearts when indeed it's our head. Like it's conflicting when you don't know the difference entirely, because it can really feel like they have very, very similar rules. They even share rules, like a lot of the time. So trying to pick apart the difference can be a little complicated. But, when you are really, really passionate about something, that's the answer, literally. Honestly, truthfully. Unless it comes from like a place of pain or something, then it's not. If it comes from a place of fear or, obsession or, whatever like that, it's probably not meant for you. Like, definitely, if it comes from a negative energy, it's not meant to be with you, like 100%. But if you're interested in finding out more about that, again, I talk more about this stuff on my main channel than you'll find here probably, but that doesn't mean that I don't talk about this stuff in these videos, because, I do. I can't help it. It's a part of who I am now. Like, over the last few years, I would spend like 24 hours a day literally learning and educating myself in life and, psychology and all of that sort of stuff. Like, I haven't taken a psychology course in college or anything, but I literally learned from psychologists on the internet. So, I count it as still psychology because it is. I'm learning from professionals. I'm learning from people who have learned from professionals, but are not professional themselves, because it's not what interests them 100%. So, I do learn a lot about that stuff a lot of the time, 24/7. I don't as much as I used to, but I guess just whenever I feel like it now. But I spent so many years learning about that stuff, so whew. And I would even go to sleep learning about this stuff. Like, I never stopped. But you know what? It benefited me so much in the end. That's why I'm able to help so many people the way that I can right now. But and have been to, thankfully, over the last few years as well. I've helped a lot of people, and I'm really happy about that, because honestly, that makes me happy when I get to see how much I've changed people's lives, even just with making videos. So, that's really awesome to see. But I'm just looking at my cards again, because, like, really, I don't know. I kind of forgot a bit of the topic of the video. I don't know. But basically, with my life purpose, it is about helping people. It is about being a healer and a light worker kind of thing here. But it's a hard place to fucking get to terms with, because when you're here and you specifically want to help others, it's a little hard, especially when you don't help yourself enough. That can come up as a problem. Sometimes it can be a struggle, but apart from that, it is a challenge of figuring out how are you going to help so many people and still support yourself, because a lot of the jobs that help you to support others are not helpful to always support people who are doing those jobs, right? Like people who might do psychic readings or massage therapy. I know that for sure because I know a massage therapist, and she doesn't make as much as she should be. Like, it's not really necessarily, I guess you could say, fair, I guess. I don't know. It's like and the thing is that people like that are here to help people. They're not here for the money. They're not doing it for the money. They're not doing it to just, get their name being all big or whatever. They're actually here to help people and help them heal and, live their greatest life and whatever, and help them through all the tough times. But a lot of the times those people don't make enough money to support themselves, or just barely do support themselves. So that's kind of sucks, but that's part of my purpose too. So that's why it's so frustrating and conflicting, because then so many people are telling you, well, you need to find something that's gonna last you a lifetime of being financially stable. You're gonna need to find something that is going to allow you to make enough money to live on your own. That's not going to be like a double-sided kind of paycheck kind of situation where it's like one time you might get paid a lot and then the other time you might not get paid a lot. Like, you're going to want to find something that actually has a guaranteed and stable income for you, right? You don't want to be doing something that has a flaky paycheck, right? So, but I can't help it. I'm not here to be miserable, and I'm not going to do something that makes me miserable. But honestly, everything that makes me happy is within the creative industry or psychic and healer work kind of stuff. And this is part of how I like to do my healing work, is making videos about it. Someday I want to start doing lives, getting into lives and doing that sort of thing. I also want to do professional psychic readings for people. I really want to become a better channeler as well, not just using psychic tools. I'm not a bad channeler now. Now it's just I haven't done it in a while. And apart from that, I want to be better than I even was before stopping. So I need to get better with that stuff as well. And I want to get better. That's part of my goal, is to get better with that stuff so I can do that professionally as well. There's so many things that I plan to be doing in the future and that I know I'm going to be doing, because I couldn't live life without doing those things, especially for other people. I am here to fucking help people, right? I also want to write books as well, and I do see the one book that I've been working on for over 5 years now, I believe, that I'm still working on right now. I do see that book helping people, but at the same time it might trigger some people just because it has a lot of drama, a lot of action, a lot of dark things that show up in it. So I do feel because when you're going through a dark time, you can lean towards fictional characters or books or movies or whatever, right? I'm one of those people. I go to movies and fictional characters a hell of a lot for support and help, right? Because that's what helps me get through life and the tough times and all of that. So that's what helps me, right? And some people, it's even stronger with books and fictional characters, right? So I really feel people more so, not even the story, but are going to have more of a connection with the characters than the dark parts of the story. And it's just the dark parts that people may have experienced themselves, so they're going to feel more connected with that themselves as well. So I feel more so personally that that's going to be what people are connected to, is the characters, and if they've gone through similar things, which I guarantee you, given the darkness of the story, a lot of people have probably been through a lot of the same shit as at least one of the characters. So I can't wait to see how that goes, but at the same time, I do feel I'm going to have to put some trigger warnings on it, because especially the more that I'm working on it now and getting more inspiration for it now, the darker it's getting. So that's probably going to have to happen, but I am seeing that it's going to help at least some people, so that's good to see that and feel that and walk into it with that. So But anyways, I'm going to end this video because it's getting really long and I'm not really saying anything too important, I don't think. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And if you guys have any ideas of what you want to hear me talk about my personal life or anything like that, any questions about me, let me know in the comments. And as always, I will link my main channel in the description below this video.